government spend a lot of money on education. And I'm not talking about Saudi Arabia. Let's give an example of what's happening in some part of the world. So I'm a farmer. I'm a son of a farmer. I'd like to address this issue. And happiness, my happiness is at the border of the field where I helped my father and cultivate this land, and I'm happy. But my government decided that to do their job, they need to educate me. So they opened my eyes to the world. And then I went to study. First, I was happy. My father was happy. And before him, my grandfather was happy. So when the education become a priority, which it is, and now I'm educated. And then I went to the university, and I have high degrees. But then I finished my education. And I don't find a job that coincides with my ambition. That's a problem, and that's what is facing most of the countries around the world. The question is how we can create quick jobs to the youth today that coincide with their ambitions. So they are not in the coffees and the streets and so forth and so on, but rather they are finding jobs that are interesting to them. On a manufacturing economy, we know mainly agriculture, manufacture, and service industry. This initiative is the following. I'll give you numbers. How it helped, other than from the manufacturing perspective. Because we know manufacturing, you need to do free trade agreement, you need to build the factories, creating the jobs and hiring. But also this is the hiring and manufacturing, the cost and the labor is, doesn't pay much for high education. So in essence, more you educate your people and more you create manufacturing-based opportunity and you want to compete in a global environment, there is a disconnect because you have to produce at a low cost to compete in the marketplace because there is a lot of people ahead of you. So where do we need to focus? Service industry. Ladies and gentlemen, service industry. Why? So this opportunity provides finance, insurance, and technology, and logistics. Those all are service industries. And not only that, and we have the number, they are $6 trillion market opportunity for service industry. And we went to the West and we said, you cannot dominate this initiative. You cannot. You have the right only with 25% of the deployment. So we says we need 28 companies to deploy it. So 7 go to the Americas. 7 seats go to Europe, 7 seats must come to ZMIA. But they said the West, technology, but we are the top technology of the world. So why you give us 1 license to the United States? And we have other 10 companies standing in line and they are capable of doing it. So we invited them to where we start the selection, to joint venture with the Saudi technology company, and to joint venture with Arabic technology company, an Islamic financial institution, so they can create joint venture to submit for this license. And they're willing to do that. So the bottom line, what I'm trying to say, not the end result is beneficial to us only, but the creation and the deployment is also development, economic development, because it's promote the service industry of the world to come to us and to partner with our youth company and to create a job to coincide with our student ambition. High-paid job in technology, in finance, in insurance, and in the service industry. Thank you.